I'm Colin from HeyUGuys. I am so excited to meet you. I have loved this book for a very long time.
Oh, thank you.
And so excited to bring it to see it on screen. Let's go back in time a while. How was it first to get Jim on board as the narrator of the audio book?
Well, it was, I don't know that it was remarkably easy, but Jim and I had worked together many, many years ago when I was acting. I'd played his daughter. And when it came to the audiobook, the publishers very sweetly said to me, who would you most like in your perfect world? And I said, well, Jim Broadbent. And they said, well, I don't know that Jim does audiobooks. So I wrote to Jim. I don't know if he remembers. I wrote to him through his agent. And he said, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And I saw photographs of him doing it. And you could just see the kind of wonder in his face. It was so magical. And the moment I saw it, I thought, but he's Harold. He's clearly Harold. And not only that, everybody I ever spoke to, and I've spoken to a lot of people about the book over the last 11 years, everybody wanted to see Jim as Harold.
So let's fast forward to the casting for the film. Did you have part in that process, or did you just say, I want Jim or we're not going to make it? Or
no, I would never say that to anyone. But I was very clear who I thought should play Harold, and indeed about Penelope. Very, very clear. I've been a very big fan of Penelope's since I was really quite young. So, I would never say, I'm going to throw away all my toys, but I did feel I knew that they were right. And so I did have a say in the cast. I was lucky. I was consulted, and I was able to say, with all the casting, yes, that's absolutely the person. I didn't quite imagine that person, and now I see them. They're it. And that was the case with every single part.
And getting the chemistry right between them, because obviously Harold and Maureen spend so much time apart,
yes,
and yet have such an intense chemistry, as well as having David there.
Yes.
How did that all work through the filming process?
Well, I think there was a period, I was there at the beginning, where there was a rehearsal period where we all kind of talked a lot about the marriage, because I think that's what's so brilliant about what they both do. They bring to it this sense that there is a huge history behind them that we understand in little sort of jigsaw pieces, bit by bit, we understand there's something going on. So at the beginning you might think, oh, hang on, it's a suburban family and these two people don't talk. And then bit by bit, you kind of unpick. But the kind of skill of the two, the actors was in, they carried that with them. They brought it to the film. And then it was up to us to kind of, see it as the film progresses. It's very delicate what they do.
And in some ways, you've been on a journey kind of like Harold, because this story started a very long time ago. And now you've kind of reached your conclusion with it,
yes,
in the sense that you've taken it through the story to a book, to a film. Do you feel a sense of completion, like you're at the end of your pilgrimage?
I think I probably am. I think short of creating a board game, and I have thought about it, I really do think my work is done. It has come to a completion. And for me, it was to see them filming that last scene in Berwick-upon-Tweed was just really like the end of something. It was incredibly moving and very important for me. So I felt very lucky that I had that experience.
Congratulations on the film. Thank you so much for bringing it to us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!